Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of DarLeeLlama Plays Stoneshard. We are on episode 2 of our Velmir Permadeath Maces dual wielding run. And unfortunately, Permadeath has proven itself once again by taking the life of poor Velmir. But we're going to keep at it. Again, if we aren't done in 5 episodes at getting a good start, we'll just go ahead and give up on the build, try something else. Rather, we'll be moving on because, hey, it's permadeath. That's what it is. We hope to not repeat the mistakes of the past. We are going to be going Berserk Tradition. Ultimately, since that seems to be the thing, and I'm hoping with Maces it will run smoothly. Let's go ahead and hit new game, Permadeath Adventure. I want to buy the belt, and I want to buy some starter gloves if at all possible. If I can't, it is what it is. Excuse me. Starting with Velmir, because we want to be able to use maces ASAP. Particularly, we want to pick up the plus 5% daze skill, which would give our weapons a much higher daze chance. It really is a shame that we ended up dying so quickly because, you know, we had a pretty good start. We ran into a couple ambushes, we hit level 2, everything was pretty hunky-dory. And then death occurred. Let's see, gonna do a little bit of upkeep. I like to have my water skin at the bottom left, then my gold. Finally in my medicine, and then I just slap my food in between that and my map, and then we're good to go. Put all this stuff down here, put all the 3s up there. I already remember I have to do some rearranging in order to make that work. Definitely worth it to sell these arrows, by the way. They're worth 60 gold. And if you don't want if you don't want either ranged option, then you can actually get 120. That's pretty cool. But we are doing ranged option, so buoy for us. Need to remember to come back and sell that spear. Let's go ahead and pick up the quest while I'm here. Stolen Requilary. Fine deal. Understood. Blah, blah, blah. Let's spend our skills. We're going to pick up the starting mace skill and then the dazing strikes, which I like. Thankfully, Bert's not kidnapped, so we don't actually have to worry about rescuing him in order to sell stuff for him, to him. Sell, sell, sell. Okay. The militia spear proved to be very handy for taking out enemies in the early game. Looks like he has a militia flail, which is the better version of the peasant flail. And we can't afford it, so maybe I should just go ahead and do that. You know what? I don't think I will. I think I want the peasant flails, because the peasant flails are, 1, free. You know, instead of paying full price for a single militia flail. And it's also possible to find militia flails later on, so. Don't want to pick up linen shirt, maybe just yet, because, you know. Well, do we? I mean, we don't have the skill, Berserker Tradition, so we don't want it yet. Alright, Blacksmith Mittens does give protection, Falconeer gives protection, Leather Gloves gives protection. Of the 2, Leather Bracers and Leather Gloves, it looks like the Bracers are better. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and pick up these. We're going to go ahead and pick up our belt. And no good boots, except for the crappy ones we already have. We'll go ahead and sell this for 4 gold. Yep. Nice start. Head down here, get our medical stuff. Splint and leeches. So we have spare bolts. Got plenty of food. We could go ahead and buy brandy and turn it in and get a necklace. That seems to be the best choice so far. And I think what we'll do is we'll stick for the spear for this first dungeon. And not make the backtrack in order to get a starter flail. We'll just have the flails after we come back. So let's get the Fang Yami. So +2 crit, +2 counter, very nice. We have a very good start. If I do find flails that are in good condition, I will just switch to them though. So from the map, we low rolled most of these dungeons. They're quite a few tiles away. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But at least the old Abbey's closer than normal. Or rather, the Rusty Grave. You know I like to farm the Undead Dungeon. And definitely going Mesas, we're going to be doing that. I'm going to farm the hell out of the Undead Dungeons in order to get those sweet, sweet nightly hammers. And that's going to be fun. We really high rolled the dungeons for Manshire, which is awesome. Look at that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So farming Manshire rep will be very easy, and that's very nice. We also have a ton of points of interest. It just seems like there's a lot more on this map than there are normally. Anyway, we have to head down 1, 2, 3. So east, 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 or not east, east, east. South, south, south. And we'll be there. So concerning future schedule stuff when it comes to actually playing different games and showcasing, let's see, I guess I'm not really capable of switching to a crossbow right now. He's got a peasant flail. Alright. Change of plans. I mean, we're right next to the town. Just gonna go back, repair these, sell the spear, and go maces after all. Let's go ahead and pick up this flea wart. Just so I can store it for a quest. And we have some starting food in the form of penny buns, which I should take a moment to cook. Let's go get this repaired first. You know, I'm a little surprised that spears are sold not here, but at the blacksmith. You'd think it'd be the other way around. Alright, repair. Repair. And we have our maces. Sweet. Sell that for 59. Good deal. Throw the wart in here. Toss the straw on the ground. Cook, cook, cook. Sorry, I have to update something. And we're good to go. Hell yeah. So south, south, south until we hit it. So I was going to start streaming other roguelikes. I ended up downloading Dungeons of Dreadmore, but I don't think I can recommend it. I can't stream it because even though the game has been out for a very long time, there are critical issues with Dungeons of Dreadmore that prevent you from reliably holding onto your save, and I remember that from when I played the game. And unfortunately, the developers seem to have no intention of actually fixing that aspect. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Oh well. I bit off more than I could chew. Again. I should have stuck back with the crossbow. Damn. Main menu, confirm. It will corrupt your saves. I remember that when I played the game so long ago. It will corrupt your save files, especially if you're doing a permadeath. Apparently, it's not very good. So it's just not a good game for me to stream. That being said, there are a few workarounds like making backups of your save files and whatnot. And I consider the game to be one of the better roguelite type stuff out there, you know? And it's just a damn shame that the developers are putting forth no effort in order to fix these critical issues that prevent people from playing the game and really showcasing how great it can be. So I will not be playing Dungeons of Dreadmore. That being said, I still think it's a good game. I just don't know if I can recommend that you purchase it at the moment. So, take that for what you will. A much more complete game, of course, is Tangle Deep, and then there's a couple of others like Tome and Atom. I have not tried Tome and Atom. Or I might have tried one of them, but it didn't meld well with me. So I'm going to be looking at some other kind of indie games to play. And then, of course, when I finally get off my butt and record the Super Nintendo stuff, you can look forward to that as well. And I know, I've been talking about it for a while. It's just I've been taking a very long time to try and like build up the stuff that I need in order to stream it and make it look nice, because I have this special overlay that I've been working on. And then when I showed it to my roommate, he said, "Oh, you can't use all that." Because I had like a bunch of Nintendo logos and stuff on it. And I'm like, "Why not?" He's like, "Well, you got all that stuff and they're just going to sue you into oblivion." So I'm like, "Oh, you got a point. Fair point." So that is no longer on the table. Even though it looked really nice. It looks like a Super Nintendo cartridge. And it had like all the logos and whatnot. You'd think they'd be ecstatic about free advertising, but I'm sure they would go, no! Not allowed! Never allowed. Okay, these are the riding boots. They are slightly better than the traveling shoes. Or is it the other way around? 60 versus 30 durability? Those would wear off in no time. So even though it has slightly better resistances, I think I would just stick with the traveling shoes because of the durability. Hide boots we don't want, tan boots we don't want. They offer protection, therefore we're not getting the full value of Berserk Tradition. So we will buy our footman girdle and our leather bracers. Call that a day. So, standard route. I guess we'll just go get the Fang Yami. Slap that on. You know, I may as well buy this meat. Whoa, 38? Does he supercharge on it? I'll have to go see. Because I need some pain resist. Or, not pain resist, pain management. 34. So yeah, he was upcharging it. Probably because he didn't want to let it go. Okay, let's finally take care of this. That can stay there. This there. This over here. We need to get a splint and leeches and we're good to go. Spend our skill points. Did we get the quest? We did not. So let's get the quest as well. Oh man, we lost that really high roll Manshire setup, didn't we? So, low roll on the distance on Manshire, higher roll for these two, low roll on the grave. That's awful. Yuck. East, northeast is where we'll be going after we pick up our meds. Splint, leech. I have to admit, I've been playing a little carelessly. But, I've been playing Permadeath for so long, I've gotten to the point where it's kind of old hat. So, east, northeast, and we'll be there. Am I loaded? I am not. Locked and loaded. Oh, gosh. Let's let it eat that deer first. And now, let's go aggro them all. And let them say hello to Mr. Bear. Oh god, get him, Bear! No, no, not me. Get the wolves! No! No, this backfired so bad. The wolves, you stupid bear. You stupid Yogi Bear. Yes, yes, get confused. Confused! Oh my god. Okay. We survived. So the plan there was to aggro the wolves, and then aggro the bear, and let them kill each other. Guess what didn't happen? Okay, we went east, we went north, now we go east, and we're there. So at least there's that. Let's get the henbane. been so rough on us. Did I mention I've been playing more recklessly? Okay. Not this time, Satan. Oh, I got him good. Reload. Reload. Oh, shit. Well, at least he died. Reload. Shoot. Duck behind the tree. Switch weapons. Pass. Take that. Uh-oh. I hate archers! Okay. We're safe for now. We already have to use our splint, though. Rest. I said rest. Let's drink some mead. Wow, pain went down quickly, huh? And we'll eat some bread. And we're good to go. I guess we'll leave the battle cleaver out here and we'll pick it up if we need to get some extras. I think we'll stick to the spear primarily while we're in here. But we should preload just in case. Oh crap. The thing that happens to enemy archers all the time happening to me. Still, so much easier. Nothing. Ooh, very nice. Love seeing that. Let's step up here, switch the bow, draw. Oh, come on. Alright, we may as well just switch. Pass. Oh, stupid. There we go. $25 and 10, so better penetration. Has bleed chance instead of immobilization. That's better for damage. It's got +3 piercing instead of 20. Comparable accuracy. Worse fumble. But it gives crit and crit efficiency. We're definitely keeping it to sell it because it's over our 200 limit. But I actually think we'll use it too. Alternatively, we use the falchion. Alright. We're gonna stab somebody. We're gonna stab somebody 27 times. If you haven't seen Chicago, that's a really good movie. Great music. I didn't like musicals as a kid. I liked them as an adult. Except for Disney. We all liked Disney movies when we were kids. Not a whole heck of a lot. Come on, baby. Nothing? Garlic. Should I break it? Of course I should. We got a potato for our effort. Let's rest up a little bit, drink a little bit of water. Two guys. We should fight him back here. I've been watching a lot of movies with my roommate lately. We just got finished watching Knives Out. That was pretty good. It's kind of like Clue. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's kind of like Clue. It's not exactly like Clue. But, it was a pretty good watch. I would recommend it. We also saw this one movie called Bone Tomahawk. It stars Kurt Russell. He was primarily a 90s actor. I like him in a lot of stuff. But I mostly remember him, I think, from Tango and Cash. Which was a buddy cop film between him and Sylvester Stallone. It was really good. It reminded me of kind of like a D&D adventure if it was set in a Western. Which, you know, spoiler alert, it's a Western. Just not the kind of Western you might expect. We also watched this 90s film, a horror film, called The Cube. It is very reminiscent of like an escape room type movie. If you like escape rooms, I think you'll like it. So maybe go check that out. Before we head down, let's just go check out everything else up here. We started this one movie called Midsummer. And holy crap, is it a different kind of horror movie. There's a lot less horror and a lot more of tension horror. Like, everything's extremely uncomfortable. It puts you on edge. And I mean, if that's the purpose of the film, that makes it a good film because that's what it intended to do. But it's a lot less like horror as in ghost stories or gore and maniacal killing, and more like tension. Tension kind of horror. Now, I've not seen it all the way through. We actually had to stop. Normally when we eat, me and my roommate will do it during dinner time. So we eat and watch something together. And we let's see, how do I want to do? There we go. You know, we'll just pop on something and watch it. That movie was so tense and whatnot. It was actually ruining mealtime, which is supposed to be happy time. So yeah, we actually had to quit. And then after that, we're watching Johnny Mnemonic, which is one of Keanu Reeves' first movies. Written by the guy, it's about a short story written by the guy who did Neuromancer, which is the father of cyberpunk. I forget the guy's name, but anyway, unfortunately, from what my roommate told me, it got severely screwed over by Hollywood bigwigs, and it was not nearly as good as it should have been. But if you know what Shadowrun is, it's basically Shadowrun the movie. With Keanu Reeves. Oh, damn it. I screwed up on that. He's going to have my... From the way he's positioned, he's going to have me against a wall no matter what I do. Because if I step over here to try and avoid him, he'll step here, or even here, and he can just start smashing me into the wall. I would basically have to commit to taking extra hits. If I step up on him, he'll get a free attack. I won't be against the wall, but I'll get a free attack. So I have a choice. I can either move over here and then have a chance to run if things get really bad, or I take the extra attack to get myself away from the wall, because I do not want to get stun locked. So we'll give him the free attack. He takes 29 from us, and we take 4 from him. We can fight him from here. So we came out of it. Let's go ahead and level. Pop, pop. Strength and agility is what we want. And then we can't buy anything else that we want right now, because we are only going dual wielding and we are only going maces for this run. Unless I decide to go athletics to pick up elusiveness and dash. But so far it is not currently planned. You know, offensive tactic or defensive tactic wouldn't be that bad either. I've been coughing a lot more lately. I need to call, actually, after I do this video, I need to call my doctor and see when I'm supposed to come in for my appointment. Because it should be soon. Well, we found the boss and we forgot to heal up, so this is bad news bears for us. Let's try and run. At the very minimum, we can get some health back. Let's see if I can rest. I can, so we're gonna rest up, and then we'll pop down and fight the big bad in his lair. Thankfully, we have a henbane. That should give us a damage edge against him. And we found plenty of food in the dungeon, so just kind of waiting it out's not a big deal either. To get our left hand and left leg back up to spec. I have lots of things to ask my doctor right now, like, I've got a bunch of scars and stuff on my body from where my cats have been digging their claws into me, and I need to know the best way to get that to heal up without leaving a scar, because it seems like the scar tissue tears real easily, and it just becomes a mess, so... Let's eat up some of the smaller stuff. Well, no, we shouldn't do that. Let's eat a cheese and a potato and a tomato. There we go. Good enough. I guess we're sticking with the peasant pitchfork. Hopefully we'll bleed him. Let's get away from the wall. Pass. Off to a great start. And that's all she wrote. Dogs aren't dangerous. That's a Watership Down reference. I think this is... No, it's not a good one. Come on, dual wielding. You suck. We need space for this. We didn't even use our henbane. I swear, why do I even carry it around? Let's get rid of this. Two boys. They both have peasant flails. I'm really hoping that they drop them. There's one. Come on. Yeah! That's what I like to see. Unfortunately, we've messed up our peasant pitchfork pretty badly. It's not going to sell for nearly as much as I would like it. Turns out we already had a peasant pitchfork, huh? I mean, peasant flail. So let's go ahead and equip that. Throw that on the ground. We'll take the better flail. That's 18, and this is 22, so we'll take that. Do a little Tetris, and we'll take the fork. Much better for breaking up stuff. Some vermouth. That should be a good seller. Let's toss the henbane. Rest up a little. Got an archer. We'll lure him over here. Gonna hit him with our skill. Sent him in the stun. And then we sent him to the Shadow Realm. Let's disarm. Oh, come on, please. Don't kill me. Oh man, we need a splint. We're in pain. We have vermouth. I would have hoped to have sold it, but I think we have to use it here. Rest up for a little bit. We'll eat a potato. More vermouth. We stunned him for one turn, which was nice. Let's eat garlic to get rid of that intox. And that lets us pick up the vermouth. This is handy. And we'll get rid of that. We'll eat this. Take the steak. Nice. Still have a busted up leg, but at least we got a little bit more treasure. Pick up these 5 crowns here. And Dungeon 1 complete. Maybe I should go ahead and kill the pain again. We'll eat an onion to help with intox. Chase it with some bread. Drink some water. We're good to go. Well, we finally got our legs under us. Found our legs, so to speak. Now we just have to survive all the way back to town. Definitely not going the way I came. No, sir. Bears are scary. So are wolves. So we'll head south, and then we'll head west. They'll never see us coming. South, then west. So far, so good. Oh, what the heck was that? Did you see that? The big shake? I think he's fighting the wolves after all. Let's go watch. This is foolish, I know. There's the bear. Alright, I'm not gonna get close to that. My actions are really stilted right now because there's something else on the map taking actions. So they have to go too. Which is probably the wolves. Maybe it could be the bear, but it's probably the wolves. Oh, there's this fatty meat down here, isn't there? Plus deer antlers. Well, that's 1/2 a quest. Success. I told you I could do it. Why didn't you believe me? Bert, what are you selling? Please be dual wielding one. Nope. Mace 2 though. I need me a mace 2. I just don't think I'll have the cash for it. But we'll see. Sell. Sell. Should have sold that stuff, huh? We'll sell that to him. Got any work? Deal. Finished. Give me the cash. Sell that to him. And this, and this. And this. We are at 1265. I think we could just barely make it if we don't repair our stuff to get Mace 2. And I think I do want to do that. Even though it's expensive. We have skill points to use, so. Sell the vermouth. She won't buy it, too cheap. I don't know, you know what? Maybe I should hold off on it. Yeah, I'll hold off on it. We'll find more books when we go to the other dungeons and stuff like that. I want you to repair. Good enough. Okay. Looking pretty good. Should I buy a quiver? That is the big question. But I think I think you can find quivers off of enemies. So I think I'll hold off on that for now. Let's repair our helm as well. Ooh, that was a big repair. Oh well. Oh crap. I need to cook up the fatty meat. Cook. And do you have any extra bread? We need bread. Gotta stock up our larder. So we're gonna need some more medical supplies and pretty good on food at the moment. So more medical supplies, we'll be able to head on off to our next adventure. Oh crap. Let's just go ahead and pay her for 2 weeks. So I don't have to worry about it. And then we'll sleep till about 7. All right, we finally got our bearing. Did pretty good this episode. Did the first dungeon. Now we have a choice. We can either go do our points of interest, which, you know, we like doing, you know, I mean, and look how nice and round this drought is. Hit that, or we can do that some other time, but we'll hit this, hit up the Abbey to get the hand amulet, that, or that. Yeah, and we'll probably go here if we buy shovel, and then hit up Manshire, and then just straight across the bottom, all the way back to Osbrook. A very nice round traveling point. So, and not as many points of interest, it seems like, as compared to some of the other maps I've seen. I could just be visually wrong, you know, or fooled, but hopefully we'll hit the important ones sooner rather than later, like getting the backpack and the witches stuff. And I think I want to do it sooner rather than later, because if I do it sooner, then we have better opportunities to use our crossbow to take stuff down and get easy XP and food. So that's what we're going to do next episode. Next episode, we're going to go on our journey. We're going to hit up all the points of interest. We're not going to do any more dungeons. When we get back to Osbrook, we'll go ahead and do the 2 human dungeons, and then do the undead. Start farming the undead dungeon so that we can start trying to get the knightly mace. We are going to want 2 of them. So it's going to be a lot of farming on that end. But the best part about it is that because we're going Berserk Tradition, I mean, that's going to complete our build. You know, we already have, like, the shoes with no protection. We already have the footman girdle, no protection. Leather bracers, you know, we'll get rid of the helmet for something. And if we can find the elven garment, we'll replace it with this. But we'll have basically all of our best in slot stuff. Then all of our money can be devoted towards enchantment. And of course, we'll be wielding the hammers that we get. Once we get all that done, we might just go ahead and try the troll, you know, very early. I heard that the dual wielding can take out the troll pretty easily, but we'll see. It could be that because they were dual wielding swords and they did a ton of bleed damage to him. I don't know. Anyway, for now, I hope you had fun watching me as I did playing for you. Don't forget to check out my other vids at 12 and 6 as well as other videos coming out. Please hit like and subscribe to help support the channel. You guys are awesome. And be sure to leave a comment if you have something to say. Take care. Stay safe and have a wonderful day. This is DarLeeLlama signing off. See you next time. Peace.